Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. I'm Zach. I'm an accountant. I'm here to answer your questions and play some games. And today we are playing some Minecraft with Claude from Chicago. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. This is our regular Wednesday stream with Claude, and I am super excited. We are going... Wait. I'm just remembering what we're doing. We are getting ready to play the Wither, or to fight the Wither. I've never fought the Wither before. Claude is going to be explaining this all to me. Apparently, we need to get a whole bunch of these heads or whatever, but we are working on it. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's stream. So lots of fun. Of course, Claude and I have a lot of stuff to talk about, and we have a big announcement to start the stream. So as soon as Claude's done with his intro, we're going to do the big announcement. How is everybody in chat? I see Michael Hall is in chat already. Good to see you, Michael. Let me jump into the game here. Where did Claude go? Ah, there's Claude. There's Claude. He's busy doing his intro still. Yeah, so this is...
Big controversial topic right now. Zach, do you have the other Wither skull? Oh, here it is. Whew, okay.
Yeah, I put it in safekeeping.
I'm going to put it in their chests. I'll put it in this blue chest here so you can see it. Okay, sorry. I was like, I could not find it.
How many times have you fought the Wither?
1, 2, 3... 3 or 4 times. I've only fought him on Fredcraft. I've never fought him anywhere else.
That's it? That's all you fought? I thought that you were like an expert or something. You're like a noob.
I am an expert. I have never. I mean, I have died. Wait, no. I fought him 5 times. I think 4 times on Fredcraft, 1 time on my friend's PS4 world, which was Bedrock, by the way, because it was already upgraded.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing on PC, and they were playing on. I was playing Bedrock on PC. You know how I. You know how the. But yeah, it was. By the way, on my friend's PS4 server, he wanted to do it in this big sort of underground cave.
Yeah.
And wow, that was a show. That was a show. And yeah, it was a show. The other times on Fredcraft, I think I've died once or twice, but that was more me being an idiot. I don't think I actually died. Never mind. I'll take that back.
Well,
I don't think I've ever died to the Wither on Java Edition. But next time we do, I probably will die quite a bit of times.
I thought you were going to say like 20 or 30 times you fought the Wither, but like, what, 4? Like, that's... I'm starting to get very...
5, yeah.
I'm starting to get very nervous about this battle that we're...
Oh, I can tell you right now, the way you want to do it, it would make you even more nervous after it starts going. It's kind of like the, you know, I won't say it because I can't remember what I was going to say. But okay, big news. We'll have Zach say it. He's public speaked way more than I have, and Zach, you now have the floor.
Yeah, so we're going to start the stream off today with a little bit of an announcement, and this is going to be a little bit of a shocker and some sad news for many of you. But Claude and I have asked Claude to end this Minecraft series that we have here at the Spaceport here. So we are going to be ending this series next week. Right before I go on my break, and that's going to be the end of the series. And, you know, like every series, it's sad that it's going, but it's going to allow us to move on to other series and do other cool things. Claude and I are still going to do collabs. Claude and I are still doing stuff together. In fact, there's a lot of stuff that Claude and I have not even had time to get to that we've talked about doing collabs on, and we just haven't had time. So, you know, Claude and I are still going to do stuff, but this series on this Minecraft server is going to be coming to an end next week.
Saturday the 15th is the last stream.
Yeah. So there is, including this one, there's 4 more streams left on here. Wednesday, Saturday, and then it's done. There's two main reasons for this, and let me just give you my reasons and why I asked Claude to do this. First reason is, just in my personal life, many of you guys know I am no longer working at Spaceport America, and so for me personally, I don't want to come on here every week and build the Spaceport. I hope that you guys can understand that. That's just something for me personally. But number two, both Claude and my schedule in September is like we have no idea what our schedules are going to be like in September. It's going to be after my move. Our lives are going to be changing in September, so it's just hard for us to commit to a regular series like this. So we're still going to do stuff, but I just don't know what that is. We haven't figured it out, but it's not going to be this series. I just want to say sorry for people who are upset, but like everything, I look at the positive, and I'm excited about all the new stuff that we can do. New series.
Yes, I think it's going to be really important because I'm going to go full-time to school unless a class gets canceled, and I got a new job, so I have to be there every day. There's like no days. I have to be there all the time. So I already got my schedule for next week. It's actually starting next week, and it is like an official schedule. It is crazy already. So it was definitely a fantastic time playing with Zach and having you all watch on both channels, because I've always watched the highlights on Zach, like his legit highlights, and then watching the stream back. But yeah, we're going to be playing, some more games coming up. We'll still have Fortnite, hopefully, when we come back. If not, we'll be doing something else. But yeah, we're still going to be doing collabs. There's no bad blood, is what I always say. So yeah, I'm very excited to finish these last 4 streams off strong, just like we did with Ark, and hopefully do something epic. So on today's stream, on the bright side, we need to take a nap. That's always a good way to start off a Minecraft day. We are going to be going for one more Wither Skull, and Zach is going to be going on an adventure for stone, as we need a lot of stone, because our first plan was to go over to this island here. Little island, just getting huge islands. And we needed to build, what was it? I think this was our whole plan at the beginning. We just never did it.
Yeah.
The control panel, the control room up there.
Yeah. Mission control.
I think mission control, we're going to have something like the most epic. Watch out. Watch out! Watch out! We're going to have something epic up there. We're going to have something epic up there, boys and girls. That's all we can say. No spoilers.
Yeah. So, we've always planned. We actually have an elevator up to the top of this mountain here. We just never built the top. And it's going to be cool. Claude, I'm relying on you to come up with a design for this epic mission control. But I just know that you're going to need a lot of stone, and we have like no stone. So yes. I'm gonna start working on getting that, and hopefully some more diamonds. And so we need to, before this series ends, we need to finish this mission control area, and we need to fight the Wither. Gosh, why are there all these enemies here?
Watch out!
Ah!
We didn't put enough torches down. That's the one thing in Minecraft, you can never put enough torches down. Like you pointed out on my series, you said I had a lot of coal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard me say that I didn't actually have a lot of coal, but I always said I did. You can never have enough coal because 90% of your coal goes to torches. It has to. Like you light up, because you always forget about it. You light up caves, you light up your walking pathways, you light up your house, you light everything up with torches. And I really wish there was a way in Minecraft to get torches, like without using torches. Sorry, you see how we got all these torches running here with a beacon. Everyone knows what a beacon is. The beacons are the best. Because, they give you a boost from 30 blocks away or 32 blocks away, kind of giving you haste, regeneration, speed, boost, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They need to make one for light levels or spawning. This is what I've been telling all my friends. I've been telling it. We know it. You know it. We all know it. There needs to be a beacon-ish thing because there's a conduit thing. You can swim underwater like almost indefinitely. You can swim underwater indefinitely with the conduits powered up. So why isn't there a thing that prevents mobs from spawning? They need to make some sort of thing that is like a beacon, like a conduit, but on land that prevents mobs from spawning from like a certain radius. I think that would be the greatest thing of all time. And I can see people using it. I can see people using it all the time. You can make really epic bases without mobs everywhere. You don't ever have to play in peaceful mode because most people play these big worlds on peaceful mode. In creative or in survival, just to show you like, oh, this is how our city looks without like a million creepers jumping off of the roofs of houses. Yeah. They really need something like that. And I think right now, guys, cancel
Minecraft.
I hate to say it, but cancel the mountain update. We don't need a mountain update. I know I really, really wanted it. Cancel the mountain update. We need a lighting block update right now. Jacob Toll, you agree? Jacob Toll, AJ, Meep, they all said yes. Okay, beautiful. They're like, AJ's like, but we need that. Okay, by the way, do you need any food before we go to the nether?
I'm making it. I'm making some food.
Okay, I put some potatoes in this furnace over here. But you know what I'm saying, Zach? I don't know if you like, you're at your house, with your villagers, you can put down like a block picture. You can put down like a mini beacon or something where then your villagers won't die. You don't have to worry about them.
I think
like not a defensive barrier, just a thing where prevents spawns. It doesn't need to light everything up. It just needs to prevent spawns.
I don't know. I think you're just complaining. I don't think there's anything wrong
complaining?
With it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I don't like seeing. I've been playing Minecraft my entire life, and I've always seen torches everywhere.
Okay.
I mean, you do subconsciously put them out of your head because everyone puts his torches everywhere, just because that's the thing you do. But it would be nice if you didn't have to do that.
No, I see what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Jake or AJ says Minecraft needs flashlights. Ooh, that would be kind of cool. AJ says Zach is always living on the edge. Well, I reworded that a little bit. Meep's giving us a rip. Yeah. All right, I'm running through the nether right now. I'm going to go get us one more wither skull, and then I'm yeeting out of here.
All right. How long do you think it'll take?
An
hour?
Let's say we're going to get really lucky. Let's say an hour.
An hour is really lucky?
Really lucky. I need my good luck charm. I need the Zach. You have to sacrifice yourself.
To the lava.
To the lava. Please.
I did watch on your last Fredcraft stream because I watch all your streams after the fact.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I always just I was like, I know Zach's gonna be watching. I'm just gonna say this right now. I always try to mention I always mention people's names. So if you watch them back, I would say AJ's because I know AJ watches them back, and I know you watch them back. I know Jesse sometimes does, and some other people. But I always try to drop your name in there, so when you're subconsciously listening, you're like, oh, this is where I wouldn't need them. This is where I should turn my volume up.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Well, so I did notice you were playing on Fredcraft, and you said something a little controversial. I just had to bring it up.
Yes.
So
which one is it this time?
So you were over at this carrot farm area where you had this big carrot farm set up. And then you just went into this huge rant and rave about villages, and you said that that the new villages are trash, and that the old villages are better. What? The new villages aren't any good?
They definitely aren't. No,
I was shocked. I was shocked. How can you say that? How can you say that? The Minecraft developers are working very hard. They came out with brand new villages.
After Notch sold Minecraft, it's not the same. This is like the same thing. It's not the same. I mean, Just like Slurpy Swamps, it might be there, but it's not the same as it was before. The same thing with villages. I mean, they're there, but they're not the same as before. Before, you would have villages where you would actually get a bunch of good loot from. You could get a bunch of bookshelves. You could get a bunch of actual good, useful tools, a good bit of actual use. Like now, these new villages, I mean, they're just robbing you. Like they didn't rob you enough before. They definitely are robbing you now. Oh my goodness. Now they're just wow, that's as lucky as you can get. They now if you go into a chest and you look at it, you're getting what? Seeds? Who wants seeds? Especially beetroot seeds. What is this? Beetroot seeds are only good for trading. I'm not saying they're not terrible, but getting beetroot seeds when you're thinking you're gonna get like, because before you can get diamonds out of chests, you can get all these other good loot, which you could still kind of, but before it was like you find a place you would get iron or diamonds guaranteed, like guaranteed.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, oh great, I got beetroot seeds and a beetroot. Like that's it. That's the whole village and like a bunch of beds. Like, I'm sorry, Zach. I'm sorry if that's controversial or not, but I don't care.
I guess I just didn't realize the villages were such a big deal.
Well, because they were always, I'm not saying that were villages always a thing? I don't think they were. They were around for a very long time, though. Just the same thing, very controversial, too. Why do they reskin the zombie pigman guy? They could have left him the same, okay? They could have left him definitely the same. This new zombie pigman, nasty. Nasty.
Okay.
They could have changed the new guy. They could have changed the Hoglins. Hoglins, keep them as there is now, but zombie pigmen, we want them back. Want them back. They shouldn't look the same. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a guy.
That doesn't trigger me. Like, I don't understand. Like,
stop changing Minecraft. Well, I was actually quite lucky this time.
Okay.
I actually got a wither skeleton head the first time I killed a wither skeleton. That is as lucky as you could possibly get. That's never happened to me before.
Wait, really? You have it already?
Mm-hmm. I'm done. I'm already done. Stream's over, guys. Watch Zach's channel. Bye.
Claude, you're back.
when you're what's this says, boss? What was PewDiePie's the video he did? I did my job, boss. Remember that subreddit?
Yeah.
I did my job, boss. All right. Well, I am done. So, all
right. Well, I haven't even started yet. Where's the mine shaft that goes down to diamond level?
It should be the sea cave. I'll bring you to it. Let me go grab a shovel real quick, my fine sir. We need to make another ender chest. We need to make a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
too bad we got a speed run.
How are we so poor?
To be honest, though.
We're so poor.
Michael says, yo, Claude, God. This is why he stopped doing in front of the camera stuff, because I cannot read anything. Yo, Claude, did you know that the fact that someone gave their whole faction land to you on the Earth? That's awesome. That's
Wait, what?
Good news. Can somebody call Keemstar on this? Come on. I didn't know this. Somebody gave me their whole faction. That's wow. I haven't even played on the server yet, and I got a whole faction.
Me neither.
Zach is gonna have to take it over. Do you know how like they back in the old days they used to like give their son, they would marry him off?
Yeah.
And he like the prince?
Yeah.
Like you could be, well, you're older than me, but we could say it the other way around. I'll have you run the other area.
Okay.
And I run my area. But you got to be loyal to me.
Yeah, isn't your area?
That's the term.
Isn't your area Czechoslovakia or something?
It is, yeah, it's Czechoslovakia. It's well, technically nowadays Czechia and Slovakia, because Czechoslovakia doesn't exist anymore apparently. But yeah, it's the Czechoslovakian lad. That's why I picked those. I was like, oh, Simon would be happy because I can never play his games.
Yeah.
At least I can play Slovakia for him. But yeah, it is Czechoslovakia though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Massive throwback.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into any of the Yeet Earth stuff. I'm just reading it about it on Discord. Like I'm trying to keep up with what's going on. I really don't understand it. But I haven't had any time with moving and everything to play with you guys. But yeah. Hopefully after the move is over. Yeah, moving takes so much work, Claude. It's so much work. You got to go through everything, and oh my goodness, it's so annoying.
It seemed very like too much.
You got to put all your stuff in boxes, and
Are you sleeping on the floor yet, or no?
No. Do
you have some moving guys coming in, or moving girls?
Yeah, I'm gonna have movers help me. I'm not gonna do it myself.
Okay. Do you need torches by any chance as well?
No, I got a ton of torches. What I could use is another
shovel
pickaxe. I only have 2 pickaxes, which I feel is not going to last me.
What kind of pickaxe are you looking for?
Just like an iron one.
Oh, an iron one? Bet. Here we go.
Yay. Yeah, speaking of
Claude's definitely the pawn shop guy. When you ask for something and they're like, "Oh, that's what you mean." Okay.
Oh, this is
I got a diamond one.
This is a nice one. This is a nice one.
I got a diamond one.
No, that's okay. I'll use this one. This one's nice.
Okay, let's go. You have food?
Yeah, I got food. I'm good to go.
Okay.
Speaking of Keemstar, though, are you still subscribed to him on Twitter?
Yes, I before there was no point of me checking Twitter other than me like just posting my daily posts.
Yeah, I love Twitter.
I mean, I always look through Twitter. Don't get me wrong. I always scroll through and I always look at your guys' stuff. I think it's Brady, you, and gaming. I always see, and Cripsa's stuff too. But I now that I subscribe to Keemstar, it's like, oh, now it's time to like there's like something going on.
Yeah, now you know what's going on.
Now there's something always going on.
Yeah, I don't
Everything's a controversial statement on Keemstar's account.
Yeah, I'm gonna make all of your subscribers angry in chat, I'm sure, but I do not like Keemstar. I think you should unsubscribe to him. I'm just telling you. You brought him up a couple of times, and I'm just letting you know I don't like the guy.
Drama alert! Zach Daily Games does not like me.
Does not like Keemstar. I know, and he's probably gonna cancel me and whatever. I'm okay with it. Okay, but like in my opinion, he just strikes me as like as not a nice guy. He just strikes me as not a nice guy. And here's why. I'm a big fan of H3H3 podcast, and they hate Keemstar. They hate Keemstar.
Biased opinion.
Yeah, but he strikes me as the type of guy who is kind of unethical in how he does his journalism.
Oh,
like
realizing this?
Like the kind of guy. He's the kind of guy who you would meet at a party and just say something offhand, and then he would go on his YouTube channel the next day and be like, "Breaking news, statement made by Zach Daily Games. He said to me at this party," and then like blow something all out of proportion. Like he seems to me to be that kind of person when that wasn't at all what was happening. Watch out, Claude.
You could help me.
Oh, I was watching. You got it all taken care of. You got it under control.
Oh, that's definitely true. Keemstar is definitely the jock. We all know the jocks in high school. They just not. I mean, I love Keemstar, but like they're obnoxiously loud for no reason.
No, but I think that there are people on YouTube who are genuinely good journalists who try to do things responsibly, and I think I would rather reward them with watching their channels than Keemstar, who I think is very questionable with how he does his channel, how he runs things.
His channel is what is it? Drama Alert, Zach. It's Drama Alert. He never. I don't think he's he's definitely not. He's definitely not. I mean, he should not call him. I love you, Keemstar, but he should not call himself a journalist if he is saying that. He's a Drama Alert. That's all he is. He's not a news guy. You shouldn't take news from him. You should take drama from him. News, no. Which, I mean, both are kind of news, but not really. I mean, whatever Pokemon's doing, I honestly don't really care. But when he says it, it actually is
I don't know. Pokemon is news. Pokemon is news. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Pokemon and her boyfriend?
Yeah,
like,
that's
drama.
news.
Like, who cares?
You don't think
so
that's news?
Is he a drama guy or is he a news guy? What is he?
I'm just, well...
Zach said we're coming to get stoned. Also, Zach, let me grab some granite real quick.
Yeah, I like granite.
Perfect timing, AJ.
I like granite.
Which, by the way, you don't like Leafy? Oh,
yeah. I don't like.
That would have been a very controversial statement back in the day.
What, you like Leafy?
Leafy was like the dude we always watched. Like that was the channel that you guys. As a kid, that was Drama Alert for us.
No.
That was roast. As a kids, man, that was Leafy.
No. Claude.
When he came back again, I was like, oh, that's him. And then he just dropped He just dropped. What was it? He
Claude.
dropped the nuke. No. He dropped the nuke.
No, Claude, I'm gonna cancel you. No, Leafy is
nuke.
No, Leafy is the epitome. No, Leafy just like a few hours ago. Leafy just
he
uploaded
posted another
video about Pokemon. He's done three videos on Pokemon that are just mean and nasty. Mean and nasty. No, it's no good. You should not be supporting these people. You should not be supporting these people. Like, this is my deal. You try to hang out in life with people who you find are good people. And because if you surround yourself with good people, then you're going to have more positive experiences in your life. If you hang out with people who are just drama, you're going to have drama in your life, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. So I don't know. That's how I look at it. I think that Keemstar is drama. I think some of these stories are important. I think it's important to point out with celebrities and things like.
Maybe that's why I've been recently getting toxic.
I think it's important to point out their flaws and things that they're doing wrong. I think that some of this is legitimate journalism that these channels provide. But if you do it unethically and if you do it just mean and nasty, then it's not good. It's not good. And if you hang out with those people long enough, they're going to do it to you.
Yeah. Makes sense. They were all backstabbing each other at the end. I remember that.
Yeah, here's what's going to happen, Claude. One day,
it's like the Godfather movies, and those where they all start backstabbing. Oh, and the Goodfellas.
Yeah. Claude, one day you're going to be big and famous. You're going to be a huge famous YouTuber, and you're going to
And then they pull this controversial statement from here saying that I like Keemstar.
Yeah, and then
it's all over.
Yeah, and no, you're going to be at a big party, and there's going to be a ton of celebrities there. It's going to be you. PewDiePie's going to be there. James Charles is going to be there, and you're going to see Keemstar.
And Pokemon.
and you're going to see Keemstar walk up to you at the party and start talking to you. And you're going to remember me saying this, having this conversation with you. And at that moment, you should not strike up a conversation with Keemstar. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because you need to be careful about those people who are just drama, and they're going to use it against you.
I feel that. So can I talk a little bit about drama now?
Yeah, what?
So big news. Claude Alert. Adobe has been indirectly screwing me over.
Oh my
So they
gosh.
introduced this this new cloud service, I guess you could say, which is called Adobe Cloud. Which, by the way, I would not sponsored, but hey, Adobe, can you please sponsor me? But they what's it called? There's like a student. There's actually a student account where you can actually get a real discount. That's what I'm trying to get to. So I need to switch over to that. We won't get all up on Adobe's. They actually have money, so I won't. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Yes. What's up, Jeffrey? Zach has a point, AJ says. Yes. Michael also added earlier that I forgot to read. He said the only good thing about old villages were the blacksmith. Wrong. The old places you could actually get you can get I would rob those places like bone dry. That's why I would say that. You can go on top of the old roofs and take off all the wooden stairs, right? You could take off all the wooden stairs. You take all the nice smooth stone slabs. You know the slabs you were using the other day, Zach, on your stream?
Yeah.
You could take all those slabs off of there. You can get full blocks from there. There was fences you could rob. You could rob bookshelves. You could rob, obviously, the blacksmith, and they had the tools and stuff that were in there. You could rob glass panes from all the windows. Not like the new glass panes where there's like one a building.
Yeah.
Like there was a ton per building. Like you could rob these guys, and that's why I like the old villages. But those were guys. Technically they were the test certificates because that was their old name. So technically their houses are gone, but villagers got new houses? Question mark. I don't know. These are not the same. Like they're a different name now.
Yeah.
It's like they renamed. What's it called? Is it called the zombie hoglin or is it called the zombie pigments though? Does anybody know that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just don't hit them. That's all I know.
Just don't hit them. Where'd you go?
I'm mining some stone. Just down one of these corridors.
Oof. All right, I'll keep going. When a news story I do think is important is what's going on with the Ellen show. Have you been? We talked about this a couple of times, but have you been following the story?
Ellen, please let me on your show.
Well, did you see that it was trending on Twitter? Speaking of Twitter. Yeah.
There's been what's up, Duma?
There's been so much crazy stuff trending on Twitter just this last week. It's just been insane.
I don't know. What's going on
with Ellen? Oh, what?
Well, I know she was abusing her people indirectly or something like that.
Yeah. Well, what was trending on Twitter was the hashtag replace Ellen. And it was an awesome Twitter trend because all these people were replying with like suggestions of who should replace Ellen, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. But like the controversy is serious. The controversy is that they've been mistreating employees who work at the Ellen show. And just horrible stories are coming out. Horrible stories. And the latest story that came out this week was that Ellen knew about the whole thing. Ellen knew and condoned the whole thing.
Ellen.
This conversation started a while ago. If you remember, right when the pandemic hit, they sent the whole crew home and didn't tell anybody if they had a job anymore. No one knew if they were getting paid or not. And it was really kind of just a jerk way of handling the pandemic.
To be quite honest with you, if I was, I know how cut neck it is. I mean, you would have to tell all your PAs you're fired, or you're laid off. Like you would have to tell those guys because obviously they're the bottom on the total poll.
Yeah.
Well, obviously no more volunteers if they even had those. if those were the PAs too. If there were the PAs, did PAs get paid money while in your studio by any chance?
Some
They
did,
ever get paid?
some did, some didn't.
Okay. But like, yeah, like they're the bottom on the, get rid of those guys first. Keep the guys with the more experience. I mean, the guys, I mean, that's just how you do it. The same thing with the city of Chicago. I mean, if you get in your 5 years, you're permanently locked into life. But obviously, Hollywood's not the same. The teachers union, obviously. But you know, you just gotta let those young guys go. And I mean, it sucks to suck, but I mean, you just hope that doesn't happen to you. But that's why you work your ass off. That's all I'll tell you right now. Because I would rather have a guy that, I don't know. Okay, continue.
Well, so I said
Controversial statement. Don't work for Claude.
Yeah, I said before, I believe all the employee stories that are coming out. I believe it. It happens all the time in Hollywood. Like, it's just a normal thing. And given Ellen's background and Ellen's history, I can see how she had a hard time, and I think she's just projecting what she knows on her show.
Yeah, I think Ellen was definitely very unfairly treated, especially at the beginning with her
Yeah, so
story.
I think it's understandable. But I don't know. I believe it. And I'll tell you why I believe it. There was a moment on her show, and I don't know if you remember this. You probably didn't even realize this happened. But she had an interview once with Mariah Carey when Mariah Carey was pregnant, and Mariah Carey wasn't. It was just rumored that she was pregnant, but she didn't release the news story to anybody. So there was this gossip that Mariah Carey was pregnant. And so Mariah Carey came on this show, and Ellen asked her on the show if she was pregnant. And you don't do that. If someone wants to keep that part of their life private, that's kind of a real jerk thing to do. So Mariah Carey said, "No, I'm not talking about my relationship. I'm not talking about that's inappropriate." And she said that in the interview. Well, then Ellen takes some glasses of champagne from behind her chair and says, "Well, then you won't mind having a glass of champagne with me, will you?"
And then all the crowd just started laughing.
Yeah, forcing her, because if she was pregnant, she wouldn't drink the champagne. And so she forced Mariah Carey to admit whether she was pregnant or not live on air on her show. That is horrible. That is a horrible thing to do. That's
a biggest bitch move. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry, Zach. What the flip?
No, but
I wouldn't say that word. But
and if you're not far enough along in your pregnancy, there are so many unknowns. I mean, you could have problems with your pregnancy or something. You might want to just keep it private to yourself. I mean, when I saw that clip, I was like, oh, that is no good. That is a sign of somebody who has gone off the deep end. I mean, that's not a nice way to treat somebody.
And she said, "This is what you could have done." It's not like it was Jeffrey. Yes, we already got the Wither Skull. What's up, Ohio? We're talking about Ellen right now. Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
I see what she could have done was, she could have had the champagne back there, right? And she could have been like, okay, to the guy, or the guy bringing it out, or whatever. All right. If she's not pregnant, we can have a champagne. Or she says she doesn't want to talk about it, we don't do it.
Yeah.
If she isn't pregnant, we drink. If she doesn't want to talk about it, we don't drink. And if she is pregnant, we don't drink. So there's 2 no's, 1 yes. And oh goodness, I gotta look that clip up now.
It's so cringe, Claude. When you watch it, you're just gonna be like, it's cringe. It's unbelievable. But that's why I believe all her employee stories.
Here we go. You only have to just say Ellen Forces and it already pops up. 10 years ago. Wow. Okay. Let me turn that sound off real quick. Okay. Yeah. Continue.
So who would be your choice to replace Ellen?
Oh, here we go. I was okay. I'll watch that later. Sorry, I was just looking at the subtitles. Um, who would I replace? Who owns the show? ABC.
I don't know.
Hmm. Well, it's a morning show, and
It's not.
or
It's
an-
no. It's a midday
afternoon.
show. Yeah,
Midday
afternoon show.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I mean, to be quite honest, I would. I think you could probably do a good job.
Me?
I think you could probably do a good job. I think you
Me
could
do the Ellen show.
I mean, you have all the news anyways every day.
That's
and
true.
You know how Hollywood works.
That's
so you
true.
can actually be nice to people. I mean, Zach's quite nice all the time, and I think you could do it because you've already done it before, and now all you have to go out there is just hire. I mean, you just got to get the people, and then you just got to be nice to them. And I think Zach would actually have the nicest crew ever. Because there's never a crew like you've ever worked. I mean, I had a nice couple crews, and I'm very thankful for them. But there has been crews that I worked with, and it's just a shoot show, probably exactly like Ellen's, to be quite honest with you. And it does suck, but I mean, at the same time, I did not turn off automatic saving, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that was weird. Do
not die. What that's saying is don't die. Because there's no backup.
Yeah.
Let me. Okay, of course there's a zombie fighting me. Okay, can you stop? All right. Who's Ellen? Ellen is a talk show host.
Yeah. Yeah.
Auto saving, save all, save all. All right, there you go. That should fix it.
So my choice would be like if I had yeah, thanks for your suggestion, Claude, but I don't think that's very realistic for me to take over the show. But if I had to pick somebody, I could pick anybody. I think who would be very good to take over that show would be
AJ.
Well, no, actually.
AJ's no. AJ would last 1 week, if that.
Yeah.
AJ be like, well, let's talk about this, and then
canceled.
Canceled. What does this man know about shooting the sky with his camera? Okay, continue.
Yeah. No, my suggestion would be Jennifer Garner.
Who?
Jennifer Garner.
This is like Jeffrey. He doesn't know who Ellen is, and I don't know who Jennifer Garner is.
She's the person who was married to Ben Affleck. You seriously don't know who this is, Claude?
I know who Ben Affleck is. I don't know his wife or his.
Oh
ex-wife.
My goodness, she was on that show Alias.
Let me. Why? It doesn't need to be a woman. It needs to be like a. It doesn't need to be a woman. You know what? I want to change my mind. Okay.
Here's why I would recommend her, because she's been an actress. She's been around Hollywood for a very long time. She's very good at what she does, and I've never worked with her personally, but I've had friends who've worked with her, and all the stories all the stories I hear about her from behind closed doors is she is the nicest person in the world. I mean, and I believe it. And so I think that's the type of person you need to run those shows, is just someone who's like genuine. And it goes back to what we were saying before. I think you just need to find like nice people to work with and give those people the opportunities, not like shady people.
Well, right now she has a very controversial stuff going on.
Who?
Her life. Jennifer Gardner.
Oh, well,
according to the Hello. It says according to Hello, never heard of this news source. Jennifer Gardner forced to defend herself after following a weight comment.
A weight comment?
Yeah, right now there was actually a nice like nutritionist lady that I watched, which by the way I did not follow any of her advice because I'm stupid. But she I don't know what Jennifer Gardner said, but there was a lady that was on the that lady that I'm talking about, I cannot remember what her name was, but she said it's not good to be overweight and you could die from it
Yeah.
and become bankrupt, which is a true statement. But everyone was so triggered by that
Wait, why can't
that
you
they
say that?
because it's body shaming. That's what I think. That's where they're getting Jennifer Gardner on.
What?
I don't know what it is. That's from according to Hello, but Hello is no one because I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. They could say goodbye is what they should name.
Wait, so you can't it's you'll get canceled if you say that it's unhealthy to be overweight?
Yes. That's very controversial.
Oh.
You cannot say that. That's a new nowadays. It's about. I do appreciate. Hold on. I do know it's very hard for people to lose weight because now I am overweight. I'm not super overweight, but if I keep the way I am, I will be extremely overweight in like 20 years. So I need to like work out a lot harder. It is definitely hard for people to stay in shape, especially if you live in America. I think it's something that we do need to keep in touch because there's a lot of bad side effects for being overweight, diabetes, heart disease, clogged arteries, heart attack, stroke, and all these other things. And I think it's something we need to take in account because number one, it's the number one cause of bankruptcy is being being overweight. Because if you, for some reason, have a heart attack, and like not die, everyone always thinks about you just have a heart attack and you die, right? No, that doesn't happen as often. You would be sitting in the hospital paying. You have just these huge prices.
Yeah.
Huge prices. Which, by the way, now I'm going to go down. The United States charges a lot of money for this stuff because in the United States, the doctors have to spend all this money to go to school, and they're trying to make it back. It is still ridiculous how much it is. I'm not saying that. But in the United States, they get the best education in the world for doctor degrees, which, by the way, we have one of the more higher survival rates for everything, which, of course, statistically people don't show correctly. But we count our numbers correctly. Some countries aren't counting their numbers correctly. But that's my political rant of why we have the best doctors in the world, and you should not be obese. We should all try our hardest to stay in shape. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. If life was easy, it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have fun every single day.
Yeah,
it has to be a struggle.
The reason why I say that it's important to stay in shape, and I think it's kind of disheartening to hear that you're not allowed to say that anymore, because I'm going to continue saying that. Fitness is really important. It is important to stay in shape and to stay healthy. And the reason why I say that is because of business. If you want to be successful in business or in your career, you have to be in shape, because you have to work long
Especially
days.
Mentally.
Yeah, long days in very intense situations. Your mind has to be clear. And if you're eating crummy food and you're not exercising and your body is falling apart, you're not going to be able to keep up with people. You just won't. And so if you want to be a high performer and be a big business executive, you've got to be in shape. It's a hard life, and you won't be able to keep up with everybody if you're not in shape.
Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. I mean, I guess it's not really the when you have these things, it's more socially acceptable nowadays, which it shouldn't be. Sorry. I mean, I'm starting to get bigger and bigger. I mean, I'm trying my hardest, but I need to try it a lot harder. But, the side effects years down the road is, now you won't be able to walk. Now you won't be able to have this. Now you can't breathe. And that's all because of our life choices. I mean, it might be, like, oh, every day now you go after work to go get ice cream. You shouldn't do that every day. Especially, you should not go after work and get ice cream every day. I mean, maybe if you go once a week, maybe once a month, but you got to remember, you got to burn that off the next day or the next couple of days. You need to get it rid of it. It's definitely hard. I think there's a good example. Briefly, we'll talk about it, but one of my family members got hurt from one of these situations, and she was really thin and really in shape. It was from a different thing, but she's doing better now. And she worked out every single day. We never thought any of this would happen to her. But when she's in the recovery process, because now she has to go through like a whole 6 to 8 month rehabilitation, even though she played volleyball every day and she did all these sports every single day, her core is so strong that it's going to help her relapse better, or not relapse. Sorry. Recover better, because she's like actually has the muscles there. And that's the best thing, because if you ever do get in an accident, which I hope no one does, you can actually recover from things better. That's why you see these people, like these athletes that break an arm or tear an artery, or not an artery, but tear a muscle. They come back and they keep going. That's because they had those muscles there. As a normal person, if you tore your arm, you would be done for the rest of your life. You know, if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it's really important. It is really important that the athletes only do that because they've been running every single day for the rest of their life, you know?
Yeah. Well, this is interesting, Claude, because this brings me to my question of the day. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I've been answering one question a day of a list of 200 questions. And my question that I'm supposed to answer today in today's stream is, how often do you play sports? Mm-hmm. That's my question of the day. So, but I'll ask you first, Claude. How often do you play sports?
Well, nowadays I try to play. Well, Nick is kind of now like, we play this tennis baseball game kind of in the backyard.
Yeah.
Where it's like I throw a tennis ball, and he hits it back with the tennis racket.
Yeah.
And obviously we don't have that much room in the backyard. So I have my glove on, and he hits it. So it goes really fast. And obviously if it gets out of the yard, which is very likely, it doesn't break anybody's window. So I play, let's just say 3 to 4 times a week.
Wow. Okay.
And then we play.
I play sports none, so that's better than me. But that's cool.
Yeah, we do that.
So you've like invented your own sport.
Yes.
Is this,
we play catch too? We do like other stuff too, like that.
Is it called Fred ball?
I call it tennis baseball, to be quite honest with you. I could come up with a fancy name. Could be called Fred ball. You gotta put some more rules in it. It's kind of more of the it's kind of like, I guess this is something that we should all kind of do if you're like playing baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to get into it too, I think everyone always gets so overwhelmed. You see a baseball flying towards you at like 60 miles an hour from your friend. Like if you miss it, you're going to get like, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
So I think the playing catch with a tennis ball first, especially for younger kids or, even adults too. I mean, you don't need to play with the baseball. It's like, you're just having fun. You don't need to throw that heavy thing around. Yeah. But I just thought of it, like, if you're warming up, you only need one person to bat, and all they got to do is just like bounce the ball, and it goes really far. It kind of works on you, gives you a workout in the outfield, because usually you can't hit a baseball out in the outfield. Well, I mean, you can. It is pretty easy to do, but I mean, batting practice with throwing the ball up, hitting a very heavy bat, and hitting the ball out there. Unless you're really good at it, you're going to get tired after about 50 swings.
Yeah.
But with the tennis one, you could just keep lasering them over there. And plus it keeps going up and really far. So you kind of get the good workout in the outfield. Or if you're in the infield, you can beam it at somebody. It simulates the thing, because if you mess up with the tennis ball, it's not, I mean, it might hurt like for a second, but it's not going to hurt like as bad as a baseball hitting you in the face. It's just that good hand-eye coordination. AJ Simpson says it's 5G energy is giving us obesity.
Well, so
is that what you're talking about? I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. So my deal is just this: is that I stopped playing sports when I turned 30. Correct. And let me just tell you guys a little something about getting old.
Yeah, you were telling me.
This is what happens when you get old. Is like when you turn 30, you need to stop playing sports, because it's the people who keep playing sports after 30 that get injuries. who like throw out their knee and stuff. And you don't want to like get older when you've thrown out your knee. And so I'm like, when I turned 30, my dad threw out his knee like when he was around 30 playing basketball or something. So I just decided, when I turned 30, I was going to find other ways to be active. And so I'm still like, I'm very into fitness. But I don't play sports to do fitness. I go to the gym where I can be very safe and very controlled with what I'm doing, how I'm working out. And I've also gotten really into like yoga too. I think yoga is like a great way to like move your body and get some exercise. Just think it's all about movement. And so I've really been getting into yoga lately. I think it's a great, and it's not as hard on your body, but you're still out there moving around and stuff. And so I try to do exercise every single day. That's my thing. I try to do some form of exercise every single day, even if it's just walking around or even going to a club and dancing the night away. I think that's good exercise.
I haven't done that ever.
What, really?
But I think ever since I met you, Zach, I think I've been actually getting back into shape because
really,
me and my friend. Well, I'm not getting into shape. I mean, I've definitely been working out almost every day. But I definitely we used to hang out all the time with my friends, and then we kind of like all split kind of ways, like as everyone does.
Yeah.
But I think I've been ever since I met Zach. I've kind of like been more doing daily exercise. It hasn't been giving me results, but I am feeling more happy about myself. Kind of like I gave up some things too.
Yeah,
that kind of helped. I mean, it took me a long time to do that, but I'm not going to say any more about that because I feel like a relapse would happen if I keep talking. So, but yeah, nothing illegal, by the way. Nothing illegal. I'd never do anything illegal. I can tell you that.
Wait. Let's go back to your dancing comment, though.
Oh, yes.
Do you not know how to dance, Claude?
I do know how to dance, but dancing, I honestly, first off, hold on.
You've never been to like a dance club and like dance the night away?
No. I would never. You never would catch Claude out there.
Oh,
Claude was never caught out there. Claude would be the guy.
Why?
This is my bad habits.
Are you like
when we just talk about fitness? Claude would be at the baseball game, sitting there having a beer, just watching your friend, not your friend's kids, like your friend's little brother plays baseball at a game. Like that would be me.
Wait, are you too embarrassed to go out and dance or?
No, because there's always something else other to do than dance.
Oh my gosh,
dance is like my last opportunity, like my last choice. I mean, it hasn't even been a choice to be quite honest with you, but it would be my last if I had a choice.
Man,
it would be I would rather stay at home and do 4 million push-ups than dance.
I used to love,
just kidding.
Like when I lived in LA, I would go out to the dance clubs and I would dance and I would have so much fun. And that's the number one reason, by the way, of why I could never run for a political office is because there is too many photos of me dancing on top of tables for anyone to take me seriously. But yeah, I think dancing is so much fun.
I'm not saying that it's not fun at all. I'm not saying that at all. I just haven't done it for fun. As a kid, I was more of the because you've heard my stories. I was more of the mobster dude, without the crime.
Yeah. Oh, so you have to be cool and everything.
Yeah, I was because I told you that I had all these kids it was pretty much like the mob, but we didn't do anything bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they all respected me.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything stupid. Well, I did do some stupid stuff sometimes so they could get my respect. But I mean, I didn't it was earned from sports. It wasn't earned from dancing. I don't think anybody would respect me from dancing. I would not be here right now if it wasn't for me being mean. Well, I was mean and thankful at this. It was like the Godfather. I mean, I don't know. That's what I would say. I mean, it wasn't the equivalent, but they're talking about paradoxes in the chat right now.
Oof.
But yeah. So sorry, that was not on my top priority. My was just doing a bunch of sports and doing a lot of stupid stuff. I mean, like for example, like first off, I played. No one knew who I was. I came from the bottom. Like it was like a Goodfellas movie. Like no one knew who I was, right?
Yeah.
And I would just come out to the hockey games, and this is when I was coming out of my shell, being like shy all the time. And I would just play defensive. I mean, I wasn't good at hockey. I didn't know how to play hockey. Didn't know what hockey was. I mean, I knew what it was, but I mean, I didn't know how it was played actually. So I would just play the defensive, a defenseman, sorry, and I would go out there and get hit. I would not let a single puck or ball go through, no matter what it was.
Yeah.
The green biscuit, or the real puck, or a ball. And God, I had so many welts and bruises on my face, on my back, in my no square. I mean, it was unbelievable the amount of pain I went through. But people did respect me throughout all of this, and I think it was definitely worth it, for at least for my case, because I actually had people that would I'd take care of them. I would, I'd take care of them. If there was a friend that needed money, I'd spot them. And, they could come to me. They would spot me if I ever needed it. I pick them up. I think we had like a nice sort of mobster family without the crime sort of going. But at the end of the day, it all went south, just like the mobster movie. We should make this into a movie, Zach. Can you finance it?
We should make a movie.
I mean, it's
The
not
Zach
going to be
and
as
Claude
exciting.
movie.
We should make it exactly like we should say based on the true story, and then just add like murder scenes where there should have been murder scenes. There was no crime, by the way. Just letting everyone know. But it was definitely a fun childhood. I think it was good. But yeah, dancing was not like Claude, let's go out there and dance. No. You definitely also didn't catch me. Well, okay, I'm cooking up some stuff.
Yeah, we keep
Sorry,
cooking
I got
up more
distracted
stuff,
again.
more and more stuff.
A tax evasion is actually a glitch in the Matrix when people become self-aware. Oof. This sentence is false. Oh, we live in a simulated world, AJ says. Michael says this statement is false. That is a paradox by obviously your simulated world.
Let me just, since we have an accountant here, let me just say that tax evasion is not a glitch in the Matrix. You will go to jail if you do tax evasion, okay? It's not a glitch in the Matrix. I just got to make that clear.
I've only saw the Matrix movie one time.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen it?
I've only seen it once as well. I've only seen it. It's so long. Like you have to watch all three movies. It's too long. I don't got that much time.
Oh, there was 3 movies? I didn't know there was 3 movies.
You haven't seen all the movies of the Matrix?
I only saw the original one, the one where he gets the bullet. Neo sees the bullet and he does the spinny thing.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I saw how they did that. That was a very cool feat.
Yeah. No, like
which they used that a bunch of times. I love that shot.
But you're not gonna understand the movie unless you see all 3 parts to it.
I thought it was just the one part.
Oh, Claude.
The one part was all they needed. See, this is the thing that I hate too. I mean, I'm very. As a kid, I must have never finished the Avatar. I mean, the blue one.
Yeah.
Oh my! Like that doesn't need a part 2, but it definitely should have a part 2. I mean, it's been 10 years. Same thing with Kill Bill. Kill Bill is technically done.
Yeah.
But do you need a Kill Bill 3? Probably not. But it would be nice to have it.
Yeah,
because I would like to see where that little girl, does the little girl come back and try to kill the bride? Maybe. But but it doesn't need to happen. It doesn't need to go from there.
Yeah,
by the way, Kill Bill is actually a legit. You need to watch both back to back because they are legitly he just starts from where it left off. Because Kill Bill 1 I don't think it ended with a credit scene. I mean, I think it did have a brief one, but like there wasn't a full credit scene because Kill Bill 2 ended with quoting people that weren't even in Kill Bill 2.
Yeah,
like that's how it's
supposed to be
fantastic.
back to back. It was released back to back.
Well, a year later.
Yeah, I will tell you though, like it for the Matrix, the first movie's the best. So
That's
you're
the one that I saw then.
yeah, you're not really missing out too much. You shouldn't feel too bad.
Yeah, sorry, getting distracted about like you said Matrix and I'm on Kill Bill. I haven't seen the other ones. Kill or the Matrix, yeah. It would be kind of cool to like go into a world like the Matrix, like VR, but not actually like be there all the time.
Yeah, yikes! There's lava here. Watch out.
Yeah, be careful, my guy.
Oof.
I VR. Oh, don't okay. Give another topic.
My big the my big discovery of today, which I'm so happy and excited about, was you know that you have this person who shows up in your chat every once in a while called Mini Mancino. Do you know who this is?
Yes, Mini Mancino. That she was on that one series that I did with some group of people.
Yeah,
she's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. She is the greatest story of all time. We should make that in a movie.
So yeah, she does. She deserves her own movie. So huge discovery today. She has her own YouTube channel. You never told me about this.
I told you this. I had your streams.
I just know she shows up every once in a while in your chat, and I don't know how I found. Oh no, it was recommended to me on like a video or something. Her channel. I got a recommendation, and I was like, "What? She has a YouTube channel?" And so I clicked on it. She has an amazing YouTube channel. You guys should go find it and subscribe to her because. It's amazing. She's got amazing stuff, Claude. It blew me away.
She's the only person that I keep in touch with from that old community I was a part of.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful for that because I don't know if you know her story. She's a fantastic story. She's I don't know if I'm she talks about it on her YouTube channel, so I feel like I could maybe briefly talk about it. But she has a disability, and honestly, I think it's really inspiring. It's really inspiring. She's a really big disability, and somehow she comes out every day, tries to be as positive as she can, and bring like a smile to every. I mean, she's literally showing people in that community that you can do it. I think it's fantastic. I don't know if you've gotten to that part, but fantastic. She's I honestly I mean I've seen like Good Times with Scar. It's not as bad as a Good Time. I mean it's probably worse than Good Times with Scar. I don't know. They're both not.
Well, I know
she looked up with Good Times with Scar and looked up to Good Times with Scar and Good Times with Scar with his he was normal as a child and he had a tragic accident, a biological accident, same thing sort of with her.
Yeah.
And he is, I don't know if he's paralyzed, but he can't, like, he has to be fed through a feeding tube every day. He has to do all these things. But every day he comes out here, makes fantastic content, of course, if he's not in the hospital, which he's in quite frequently. So prayers to Good Time with Scar if he's sick or not sick. But, yeah, I mean, those two YouTubers have definitely impacted me, like, personally, from people that have disabilities, showing that they can do it. Anybody can make it on YouTube, anybody.
Yeah, well, all I know, I didn't know the whole backstory. Thanks for sharing, which makes it even more cool because all I know is I saw her channel today and I was so impressed. It's so well done, and I just hope she keeps growing her channel. And and it's great to see a girl gamer out there who's so good at what she does. I mean, just
she
really,
built some really
good.
nice stuff. Like. I saw her builds personally on the world. I was like, okay, can you slow down? Like there were some really good builds on there. Yeah, I think it's always good to see like very competitive people on Minecraft always coming up with new ideas. I think AJ watches some of her stuff too. But yeah, great person. Now I gotta unfollow Keemstar. I'll unfollow Keemstar right now.
Yeah, you'll get bombarded too, just bombarded with constant stuff.
Oh,
Are you
let me
getting
go to Twitter. Let
are
me
you
go to
getting the
Twitter.
messages about the FBI raid on Jake Paul?
No, stop. I don't.
No, that happened today also. The FBI
Mr. Beast hit 50. Yeah.
raided Jake Paul's house and some mansion in like Las Vegas or whatever. It's just like, oh my gosh, the craziness just it's like it's nonstop. It's like every day there'll be something.
If the FBI's coming, there's probably an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I unfollowed Keemstar. Oh. Big news too. Another gamer girl, which, by the way, Claude is not simping, but the lady designer. I don't know if you know her. She does Planet Coaster now. She does Planet Zoo stuff. She is now a full-time YouTuber.
Wait, who?
Which is very epic. The lady designer.
I don't
Some
know
girl
who this
from,
is.
Norway, I think.
I'll have to look
I don't
her
watch
up.
all of her stuff, but she does a Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo stuff. She does more Planet Zoo stuff now.
Oh, I don't
But,
follow I don't follow any of those people. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, so
That's why.
she does all the that sort of stuff. I think it's I mean, I saw that today and I was like, wow, that's awesome. Just hearing that somebody has enough money now to make it
Yeah.
is definitely something. I know a lot of you guys want to make money off of YouTube, but remember, me and Zach are doing this for sheer fun and entertainment purposes. But I mean, even if you start making money on YouTube or Twitch, because I know she does both, I think it's definitely a good day to see something like that, because there's a lot of things you have to worry about. You have to think about consistent cash flow. You have to think about what's going on. You know, is there a fallback plan? I mean, you have to be making a good bit of money consistently to do this, and it is definitely a risk because you need all the support from your subs, and you also need to support your subs when they need you the most.
Yeah.
Because it's a community. I mean, if you don't support your subs, then they're not going to support you. And I think it's very happy that she actually built a community up from nothing. Everyone on YouTube has it from nothing except for the corporations, because they already built it up from nothing a long time ago on a different platform, though. So I think it's always good to kind of see sort of those things, because who was it? Somebody said you have, like, when you finally want to think about, do I quit my job? Which, by the way, I don't think you should ever quit your job unless you like are making so much money to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you should never quit your job as in to be a YouTuber. Like, if you're making $100 a month, you probably shouldn't quit your job, is what I'm trying to say, Zach.
Yeah.
You're making $500 a month, you probably shouldn't quit your job, just in case, because maybe 1 month you might be getting $500 a month, and that might be enough to cover your rent. Like, which, by the way, I only know that because of PewDiePie's episode where they're trying to get that trailer home or whatever. You know, maybe the next month you get $20, and now where you at? No job. Like, that is YouTube. Which, I mean, of course, they could come in clutch, but I don't think it's something you shouldn't risk. I think you should definitely say, if you're planning on being a full-time streamer, you need to like have money saved just in case. Like PewDiePie. I mean, PewDiePie has so much money now that he probably never needs to work a day in his life again.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about PewDiePie. He's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely that's why I was like, I'm just kind of happy for her now that she knows that she can kind of do this for a while. Which, by the way, it's definitely a struggle. I mean, it's not going to be easy. It's never easy. It's never easy. Because we always think, when you get monetized, everyone thinks like, oh, I'm about to make $400 million a day.
Yeah.
You need to recheck yourself. I think it's always good, especially in the media field, because, God, like what I said, it's like customer service. If you don't want to work in the media field, work in customer service. Check yourself. Customers will check you.
Yeah.
They will roast you. They will make fun of you, which is not good. But it really puts you in that mood to, you know what, this isn't actually the best I could do. Or maybe this is the best I can do. I will never do business with this person ever again. Which I think is something also very important that people need to realize. Just because you're getting a bunch of money from a guy, but he's a real jerk, you know, you can go find somebody else and drop that guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really worth the stress of you. Like, for example, me and Zach were like yelling at each other all the time. And like, for example, Zach yelled at me, which is a very hypothetical thing because Zach would never yell. Zach yells at me to make him a YouTube intro every week. And he might be paying me like $50, which is not true, by the way. I would be like, oh, it's not even worth, you know, I can go do AJ's YouTube intro for $40 and I would have a way less stressful time. And I could actually make better content because I know he actually would appreciate it and maybe he would order more. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think you have to work in customer service. You got to work at McDonald's. You got to work at Wendy's. You got to work at a place. I think if you're not going to work in the media field, you got to realize that. And I like how you actually did that for a sec, because in Hollywood, because you kind of realized how mean people actually can be.
Yeah.
A good thing you got out of that, because I actually never wanted to go to Hollywood because of that reason. News is not any better, but it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Or I could just do YouTube full time, like you said.
Hey.
Just gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
You gotta wait and see. AJ's definitely gonna make it happen for me. Gosh, dang. AJ's always crushing a new goal. Which, by the way, AJ, I will add your sound effect. I'm sorry, I've just been so forgotten.
So I was doing a little bit of research today on Minecraft. Because
Yes.
there's still a lot that I don't know about this game. Like I mean, you must know everything about Minecraft, but like I feel like I'm constantly finding out something new about the game that I had no idea existed.
Same. There's something. Okay, yeah, continue.
So, did you know there's something in the game called a lodestone?
Oh, that's a throwback.
How long has that
That's
been?
a throwback.
How long has that been in the game?
I haven't heard that term in a long time. I know back in the day, people used to do things where there was how would you say, before there was never hoppers in the
Yeah.
game. So there wasn't. So what you would do is you would load up a chunk, like the AFK chunk.
Yeah.
You would load up a chunk or something like that, and it would just drop all the loot and it would load it into a chunk that was off screen, so it would never despawn. And then when you came back from AFKing, you would just walk into that chunk and pick all the stuff up and put it in a chest. I think that's what you're talking about.
No, that's not what I'm talking
people
about.
People can still do that in the Nether. You could do that in the Nether too.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking
nowadays.
about. I don't know what that is, but the lodestone.
Oh, the
lodestone.
okay.
From what I understand, maybe you don't know about this either. The lodestone is you craft this little square, and you set it down, and your compass will always point to it.
Oh, the new thing they put on. What is that? Lodestone. What the heck is a lodestone?
So,
Okay,
you know how
continue.
useful that would be? Like, how many times have we gotten lost? We've gone off on an adventure and couldn't get back to our desert base. If we had a lodestone, we just put the lodestone down, and then wherever we're at in our adventure, we don't have to go back to 0-0 anymore. We could just come straight back to the desert base.
Oh, this is a new thing. Okay.
That's so useful.
Yeah, I see this. We don't have any netherite though.
Oh, you have to use netherite?
It looks like it's netherite. Yeah.
Oof.
It's one netherite and stone bricks. We can get the stone bricks. I mean, it's just chiseled stone. Like, that's not hard. We need to get a netherite. We need 1 bar for it. Which, by the way, I think Good Gaming was saying it. Somebody was saying it in your chat the other day. Before, they would point you back to your beds. I don't know if you knew this, but before, if you slept on your bed or right-clicked on your bed, the compass would always point you back to your bed, not world spawn. And now I think it points you to world spawn.
Yeah, I don't think
But
it points
sometimes
to.
it's not.
I don't think it points to your bed. I mean, like I've tried it.
It used to.
It doesn't seem to be doing that for me. I know. Yeah, Good Gaming said that in my chat, and I was like, it's not doing that. Good Gaming.
That was a years ago thing. They got rid of it like a long time ago. But I mean, it's so embedded into your brain because you used to just do that subconsciously all the time. And then you come back and you're like, that's not my bed. That's world spawn. And especially as a kid, you didn't do these sort of highways.
Yeah.
You kind of just walked everywhere. Like kind of how you're doing right now in your world. That's how we always used to do it all the time. But you would have built anywhere, like you built close because you know how to play the game. But like we would just go like for miles and you would just be lost. You would just build a new house somewhere else.
Really?
That's just how it used to be because you wouldn't be able to remember stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the compass, like if you slept in the bed while you were walking around, it wouldn't point you back to your house.
Yeah.
That was infuriating too.
Oh man. Oh, Jacob is just pointing out in my chat, AJ is close to 100 hours on my channel.
GG.
I almost have Claude, I almost have my own 100-hour club. I know you've had one for a while, but like that's crazy. Yeah. And then you're second, Claude. You're second at 78 hours. Holy cow. And then Brady is third all, and Dr. Brown is fourth. And Zappy Zebra is fifth.
Jacob, where's your name?
Jacob's all the way at seventh.
Okay, he says the top 10 spot in there. Yeah, it's crazy. I had like ever since AJ's made me make so many hour clubs. He's about to make me make another one, which by the way, not gonna happen. But at 1,000-hour club I'm gonna have something super special out. He's gotten some special stuff from 750. Sorry, he's getting like a sound effect, a bunch of coins, and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But you should definitely give AJ something when he gets to 100-hour club.
100 hours.
You should give him something special, 8 coins or a roll in Discord or something. There should definitely be something. I think that's something, a feat that everyone should sort of get. AJ's like, yes, keep talking about free coins. I like coins.
Yeah. But AJ has so many ZDG bucks. He should be giving me ZDG bucks. He has so many.
Yeah, AJ's the bank. He's the bank now.
Yeah.
You know how they're like just you loan from AJ. Jacob, thank you so much, man. AJ says, for God not going, you got. Yes. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm very happy that you're about to have your 100-hour club. It's always awesome to see that. And I think it's I mean, you would probably have AJ probably would have been way more than that if you had it back in the day. There's a lot of people I think that would have a lot higher scores even in my chat if I had it back in the day. But I think it's actually kind of cool that you have it set up now. Your bot, even though when it works, because in the time it didn't work for me for like 2 or 3 months. I don't know what the issue was. At least you got it to back working. I mean, it's a pain. Hey Zach, don't the daily questions yet? Yeah, he's done it. He said, does he play sports every day? And he said no. He works out and does yoga and dances. Dances when he has a chance to. Dance the night away. He can't be a politician because he dances on tables. There's too many pictures. That's the quote. Something like that.
Too many pictures.
Wait, is that true? Like, do people like to put you in the newspaper or something?
No, but they could.
Somebody find it.
They could.
Zach dancing table. I actually don't want to see that. Is it like the dancing from Airplane, like that very cringe dance they did during the have you saw Airplane?
Yeah.
You know when they were at the bar?
Oh, whatever? I don't remember the movie that well.
It was just like they added a BG staying alive scene just to put it in there. I mean that was the whole movie anyways. They just put stuff in there just because it was a comedy film. It was definitely definitely weird.
we are definitely getting rich here, Claude. I'm feeling really good about this. We're getting all of this, like, we've gotten all this smooth stone. We've got all this regular stone. We've got all this cobblestone. We're going to have all the materials we need to build our little building.
Yeah, I'm going to get some more cobblestone right now, so don't smell out any cobblestone. I brought back a smooth stone. Yeah, I think we're probably about good. Let me get some more cobble, though.
We probably need more cobble. I've been turning it all into smooth stone.
Yeah, that's fair. Let me get some more cobble. Which, by the way, if you're 18 years or older, please watch Airplane. Please. Do not watch it when you're not 18, but just please. It's definitely, I mean, you're going to be like, it's an old movie. My gosh, boy, if you thought our comedy was good now, woof, watch their comedy. I mean, it's just like, that's something you see. That's something you would see like it was I don't know. It was just an over. They were all good movies. By the way, I'm not gonna even say that. Talladega Nights. You saw that? Jacob recommended to you that, and we talked about that before on stream with Justy Rome, I think, as well. No, maybe it wasn't with Justy Rome. I think that was after. I think he came after that. But Talladega Nights, a very good movie. Haven't got to see that again. Yes. Can we talk about a little bit on NASCAR? So there's this guy in Charlotte Motor Speedway. They have 2 races there every year now, and especially with COVID, they actually had more races there.
Is NASCAR back on? Is it back on? They're doing it?
NASCAR's been going since May, I think. They brought it back. They were the first people to bring sports back. NASCAR brought sports back, which by the way, Chase Elliott should have won the first race, by the way. Cheating Kyle Busch, absolutely joke. And he finally got repented. Remember I was talking about this on my private stream? He finally got kicked out of one of his races. They took his victory away because he cheated. About time. Okay. But in Charlotte on TikTok, of course, there's a guy I've been actually interacting with in comments, and he lives on the track. Did you know that you could live on the NASCAR track?
What?
You can,
really?
There in some places in Chicagoland, you can rent out sort of like suites for that weekend.
Yeah.
But there's actually condos. They have condos in NASCAR Charlotte where you can live on the track. It's very awesome.
I would think that would be very loud. I mean,
it is very loud, especially for the. But what it is, it's like it has 2 bedrooms, 1 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a kitchen / seating area for the race, and they have like their own like little picnic area.
Yeah.
You know, sort of outside. Like the guys that are posting a TikTok and doing all this stuff, they actually have the best condo because they have the side view as well. So they have a really good view. But there's like so many perks from it.
Yeah. So you can like watch it from your home.
You can watch it from your home, and there's like seats built in, and they could change them out for you.
That's crazy.
So you got the seats there, you got couches, you get your TV. You could look out the windows. I mean, it would definitely be loud, but I mean, once again, you're buying it at a NASCAR truck.
Yeah.
What do you expect? And normally, without COVID, there would be 2 races a year there, so you get 2 free races. I mean, in theory, 2 free races. You get 2 free races. If you own a condo, I've been talking to this guy in the comments, and he's actually been responding to my comments. So they give every time there's a race, anytime there's a race there, they get free pit pass. They can, because they live there, they can do whatever they want pretty much during race day, except for sit in the seats because you have to still buy the seats. But you can go down there and you can. Maybe they do get free seats. I don't know, but they get.
That's wild. That's absolutely crazy. Like, what other sport could you do that at? Like, you couldn't do that at football or baseball or anything. Yeah. Like, have a house at the event.
Yeah,
like that's insane.
There is a couple. I think in Toronto, they have a. Like you can like rent a suite there, but it's not like you can live there.
Yeah.
But it's so awesome because no matter what happens, even if NASCAR gets canceled from lack of viewers, which may happen, they still have a very awesome track that they can use because they can go on. I asked the guy because I was so curious, what can you do? So being a resident there, You can drive on the track whenever you want.
What?
You could apparently drive on the track whenever you want. You can't do race car tracks, or you can only bring your personal vehicles.
Yeah.
But you could drive on the track whenever you want. I think there's a time zone though, because obviously somebody still needs to watch you just in case something happens.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, it's like you can go on it whenever you want. Maybe it's every Friday. Maybe it's not all the time, but you can go on it almost whenever you want. You can run on the track. You can jog on the track. There's no issues with that. You can do that whenever, obviously, unless they're doing an event or something.
Yeah.
But picture that. You can get up every single day and go run a 2-mile, it's not 2 miles. It's a mile.
That's
but,
wild.
Like, just picture that. You can just go out there and just, except for obviously the race weekends and when they're setting stuff up, and obviously the Roval is something I don't think they would let you on. But picture that, how many days of the year are there? There's 365, let's just say 320 you can actually go out there and just walk on the track. There is some downsides. There is no garages. You cannot park your car in the garage. There's so you can only park outside. You can they are big enough condos for maybe a couple and a single child. I would not recommend a family of 2 or more. Yeah. 4 or more. Other downsides are, NASCAR tracks are in the middle of nowhere. So if you're down to driving, 20, 30 minutes from your job to the nearest town, which is Charlotte, obviously. Chicagoland Speedway is actually an hour away from Chicago. Yeah. And with it being in Chicago, it's not technically in Chicagoland. It's in Joliet. For people that don't know where Joliet is, if you've seen the Blues Brothers, that's where it is. It's like there.
Jacob in my stream asked if we're going to fight the Wither this stream. No, we're not. We're just preparing. We're preparing. We're not going to fight him this stream.
We got the skull. Oh, sorry. The last thing I have to tell you about it before we go through. At the Speedway, they have not just races there. They have movie nights and they have other events there too. And now with the COVID, they had graduations there too. But they have movie nights, so you get to see a free movie when people pull in their cars, like those drive-in things. They got it seems like it's very all benefits if you have a job in that town. I feel I would definitely buy it because you get to you get to live there. It's like NASCAR. It's just a beautiful view of the track. And if the fact is you could drive on it. So that's I'm just mind blown.
Yeah. No, you should get one of these houses, Claude. They sound awesome.
Work from home. The internet's probably trash though. Because obviously it's the middle of nowhere. But yeah, it definitely looks awesome. It's oh no, they do have free seating. So inside their house they got 4 seats, maybe 6 seats, I'm not sure. They got a good bit of seats. And plus you could pull your couch over or whatever on the day. They have their own private seating there. And it looks like there's about 50 to 70 seats. So people that live in the condos can invite all their friends over and sort of watch the racetrack from there. Not the greatest seats in the house, but pretty close up and pretty nice. Obviously, if they're not sitting in the condo itself, which have perfect seats. And it never rains in the condo, which, by the way, that was not fun sitting in the rain last year. It was fun because my friends were there, but if I was not with my friends, it would have been terrible. But yeah, that's my fun buying the thing today. How many diamonds have you gotten today?
None.
Not
trying
a
single one.
I've gotten 28.
That's crazy.
I'm not trying to. Do you want some diamonds? I could give you some diamonds.
I might take some of them, honestly.
Okay,
I'm a little lacking in my clothes here. I don't know if you've noticed.
Same. Well, I got enchantments on my boot. Yeah.
You got some decent stuff.
Good idea. Maybe we can watch a movie night together while we are in Discord and we can talk. Legally, we would not be able to do that.
There is a thing through Netflix. There's something I heard about through Netflix where you can watch. It's this new social media thing where you can schedule. It's like a live stream. You schedule it through Netflix, you identify like a movie or a Netflix show or something, and then you can invite like a group of people and everyone can watch it together on Netflix. But you guys obviously all would have to have like Netflix or something. But I heard about that. I think that's kind of interesting. It's kind of an interesting way to watch movies together with people online.
I want to tell you something about Netflix back in the day because it sounds like they did. This is the same. So back on the Xbox 360, you can invite 4 friends, including yourself, to a Netflix movie thing. It's exactly what you're saying. You would sit down with your Xbox friends that obviously own Netflix and had Xbox Live, and you would sit in a movie theater, and you could use emojis. And you guys could sit and obviously talk, and you would sit there and you could watch a movie. And it was really awesome. You could watch a movie, you could watch a TV show. It's kind of like what it is. And your avatars were there. We watched a lot of good TV shows. We watched Prison Break. For people that didn't know, Prison Break was also shot on location at Joliet Prison, where they shot the Blues Brothers, and which was actually a real incarceration prison. We watched, I think, all 3 seasons there with like all of our friends just sitting down watching. It was a fun time, and I think it was definitely good because I connected with more people doing that way. And I have actually one of those guys on my friends list. Well, not on this stream, but it was. I mean, I made some good bonds through Xbox Netflix parties. It was awesome. But maybe we could do movie clips, Jacob and AJ. Claude, do you like how I changed my name? Yeah, looks awesome. Yay, Discord movie night with okay, I didn't say that.
Calm down,
legally,
people. Calm down.
Legally, I did not say that. I actually didn't say it.
Yeah. I have some good news actually. Is you know how
Are you pregnant? Want to drink this champagne?
You got me, Claude. You got me.
I'm so sorry. That's the biggest. I said I'm not saying it.
Yeah,
again.
don't say it again. Don't say it again. But you know how I was nervous about my accounting video this week? I made an accounting video about China. I was very nervous about putting it up because it was very critical of the Chinese government. But I put it up because I felt very strongly about like what I was saying, and it's doing really well. I put it up on Sunday night. It's Wednesday. It's already over 1,000 views, and I'm very happy with it.
That's a lot.
So it's been
YouTube views are definitely harder.
I've gotten some mean comments on it, but you know, I've also gotten some positive comments, so that's good.
Yeah, 1,200. Crazy.
Yeah, but have you heard the latest news coming out of China? I mean, we've talked about the whole TikTok thing. Well, no, not even that.
Slave gulags.
Not even that. But have you heard about the mystery seeds?
What? This is sounding like a. This is sounding like playing Minecraft, but not.
No, but this is the new thing. This is the new thing. So apparently, people in the United States are starting to receive packages from China containing plant seeds.
Don't plant them.
You'll get people are. There's a whole. But this is happening to people across the country.
Don't plant them.
They're getting these random packages with Chinese letters on them with seeds in them. Plant seeds, no explanation, no nothing. Just these packages with plant seeds, and yeah, the public service announcement. If you get one of these packages, do not plant these seeds. No one understands why we're getting these packages of seeds, but it's very strange. And they've done some. I was reading this newspaper article on this. They've looked at some of these seeds because people have turned them into the police. Like, what are these seeds? Some of them are invasive plant species.
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to type something in. Yeah, continue.
And some of them are like coated with this stuff that they think might be like bacteria or something. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just so weird. Like, what are these packages of seeds that everyone's mysteriously getting? It's so bizarre. Like I've never like you you can't make this up. What is this?
Oh God, why can't I not figure out what it's called?
So anyway, to anybody watching, if you get a random package of plant seeds, whether it has Chinese letters or not, do not plant them. Don't plant them. It could be dangerous. Creeper! Claude!
I need you to fight him. I'm not looking.
Oh, Claude!
I need you to fight him. You said creeper. You didn't even bother to help me. Come on.
Oh, he didn't do too much damage. It's all right.
Where was it? Boston Ivy. Here we go. So the Cubs have this the white or the Cubs, by the way, Cubs garbage baseball team. It's called Boston Ivy. Where does Boston Ivy come from? It came from Japan. Yes, this is what I knew. So ivy grows. We're just gonna do it. Ivy. How much does it grow? Let me get the facts real quick. Boston ivy grows 6 to 8 feet a year. No, that's not right. That's not right.
Well, what's the point? What are you trying to say about Boston Ivy?
Well, Boston Ivy is Japan obviously was triggered, which by the way, tomorrow is going to be the 75th anniversary of the bombing of Nagasaki or Hiroshima, one of them. 75 years ago. After World War II, they were a little bit upset with us. So they decided to give us a plant as a get well gift or like thank you. Or I mean, sort of they sent us a gift. Obviously, years later,
really,
and they sent us this ivy, this ivy plant called Boston Ivy, and it says it only grows 6 to 8 feet a year, but from what I was knowing, it grows way quicker than that. And they brought that over to the United States and gave it to everyone. It's like, oh yeah, you guys are so great. Here we go. Here you go. And they planted it everywhere because it looked beautiful. And then they forgot how much it grows because they didn't tell us how fast it grows.
I've never heard this story before.
The invasive series.
See, this is why I love playing with Claude, because like all these like random facts. Wait, so you're saying Japan was angry after World War II, and they sent us us these plants that have taken over the East Coast?
Well, it's been out for a while because I watched an episode on what's it called? What would happen when we're gone? Like when humans are gone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've ever seen those TV shows. And they always bring up the Cubs thing because of the ivy, and then they always talk about all the other ivy because it grows quick. It grows really quickly. That's why it's like 6 to 8 feet a year doesn't seem correct. I think it's like 6 to 8 feet like a month. It grows really quick. Because the Cubs, they got to go out there every single day and they got to trim it.
Yeah.
Not like grass. Like grass you can do like every other day.
Yeah.
They keep it like clean, but like they really have to go out there and hedge it down. I mean, and there's a lot of it planted all over the United States, and they have just big trucks that just come down and just chop it off like every week. I mean, it's a lot of it. And they did that kind of as a get back gift at us. So now we have to deal with that, and it ruins roads, it ruins houses, because if there's too much ivy in a house, it can actually collapse roofs. But I mean, we apparently forgave them for that. So somebody brought that over, or they like, here you go. I mean, I don't know if it was exactly the government that was doing it, but it was a big like controversy back then.
Yeah.
And it was too late once people start planting it. I mean, it's the same thing with COVID. I mean, once people start, once it starts getting planted.
Yeah.
I guess in theory, it's just, you can't, it's like the zombie apocalypse. I can like to how you keep referencing. Once somebody gets bit, it's over. You just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But so don't ever put ivy in your house.
All right. Should we,
even though it looks good.
Should we go back up? Should we take all of our loot here and go back up?
Yeah, grab all the expensive stuff. We might have to make 2 trips here.
We're gonna have to make a couple of trips. Why didn't we bring sugar boxes?
You never asked.
Oh my goodness. My inventory is full already.
You might want to drop some of that garbage you have in your inventory.
I have no garbage. Well, maybe these bones are garbage.
You can just put them in there. Yeah, you don't have to like toss them. We're gonna need the bones. Don't worry. I'm bringing back all the stone and the smooth stone you caught, and then all the ores. I brought all the ores back. We're about to be rich. Wait, Zach is expecting? Congrats. No, he's not.
Don't start rumors.
He's not. He's not. That was a quote from the Ellen show. Behind you, wrong way. X question mark. Stop. Be careful. I do need assistance this time, though.
I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
When I say I'm tabbed out, please help me. So please. All right, you're up here.
Yeah, I'm behind you. This is very, very treacherous. This staircase, Claude. Who does? This is definitely not Moshe approved.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Moshe would not be approving that. Or Moshe might approve it because no, Moshe doesn't like anything that I do.
Yeah,
okay? No. Moshe's putting all these false statements. Moshe's like it's like I'll have a park and he'll be like, "Oh, there's people on the stage that are not getting paid and working on a stage." I said they're in character. They're in character. Who says they're not getting paid?
Oh shoot! I fell into the water.
The statistics saying that they're not getting paid. Don't listen to the statistics. Oh, you left the block going down there. That's just gonna give me a infuriating heart
That's
attack.
all right. I'll replace it.
It's not. It's not all right. It needs to be. No. This. Oh, it's in the trap. Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's fine, Claude. It's fine.
No, it's not.
It's just
not
one.
fine.
It's just one block.
I don't know. It's not sad.
We're running out of space here.
Hold on. Don't put any blocks in there.
Oh.
Do not put any blocks in there. Blocks in there, it's going to be the most controversial thing you've said in your entire life.
Well, where are we putting the blocks then?
Hold on! I'm coming. Not Moshe approved. No, nothing's Moshe approved. Hold on. Are you still there?
Yeah.
All right, let's go towards the mountain because we're going to be building this on the mountain, right?
Yep.
Let me see. Do we have any wood here? We do have some wood. That's definitely not enough. Ugh. All right. Well, that's enough to put your stuff in the inventory. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go to the top of the mountain. We're going to go through our water canal and go to the top. But yeah, it's going to be the anniversary for the... Oh, by the way, 2 days ago was my cat's birthday. On Monday.
Nice. Wait, how do you know when her actual birthday is?
Well, when you get them from... Well, we got this guy from PetSmart.
Oh, they know the actual birthday?
They know the birthday, and they keep track of... Like, they tell you when you buy it, and it's up to you to remember it. So, you put all your stuff in there. Don't forget, you can pull one stack out and double click so it automatically just goes in like I just did there. Like this. Bloop, bloop. You see this? You know what I'm doing?
No, I don't know what you're doing.
All right, stop. Okay. So if you have the same, okay, so take a stack from your inventory.
Yep.
And hold it in your hand.
Yep.
And hold shift and double click on another stack that's similar to it. You can just move all the blocks at one time. You try with the stone.
Oh.
So go into the chest. You can do the same thing backwards. Okay. So pick up this smooth stone here.
I think I did it. I'm not too sure.
I want to show you this. This is going to be the biggest tip of your life. Okay. We don't need diorite in here. Okay, right click on it. Okay, pick up the okay, so it's floating in your inventory, right? Okay. Hold the whole stack in there, all right?
Okay.
Now hold shift and double click on the smooth stone.
Oh.
There you go. Okay. Oof. There you go. Okay, there you go.
Oh, I got it. That is pretty cool.
That will be the biggest lifesaver of all time.
Why didn't you show me this before?
I did, but you just forgot, and that was infuriating me how slow you were putting those in there. All right, we need to go sleep now before more bad guys come.
Okay.
So let's go. We need to go outside, I think. I don't think we actually have beds inside. That would be too rich.
Yeah.
Controversial statements. Rich. Oh, I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I want to get After Effects.
Oh yeah.
Which I more talked about other things, but I spent about 7 hours working on After Effects at work, and he literally paid me just to mess around with After Effects, not even to make him anything. I did still make something for the school.
Yeah.
Probably will never be used though. I spent about 7 hours for a 12-second clip. It's really basic, but it's really awesome. I mean, in After Effects, you can give yourself a camera. You could, I mean, right now for people that work, like even on this show here, it's all 2D. But in After Effects, you can make it 3D, and you can put a camera wherever you want. So if you make a little video, you can turn it sideways. You can pull each individual thing out. You can give it depth. It's really dope.
Yeah.
You can do animations. You see how people do those really cool intro animations? They're all made in After Effects. You know, this little spinning circle. I mean, I did everything that I wanted to do for a title. Now I'm just going to buy it myself. It's really, really awesome. And I think I'm really good at it. I think I'm good at it. I definitely am not great. But, I mean, because obviously I used Adobe. If you've used Adobe before, it's probably would be pretty breeze. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I would say with like GIMP or Photoshop, you know how you can kind of piece stuff together,
Yeah.
but it's like it's 2D. Picture it's like that, but 3D, and you're doing with video. I mean, there's like a bunch of cool stuff you could do.
That's so awesome.
It's like that's how people do the Star Wars swords. That's how you do it in After Effects.
Yeah, so will we start seeing cool 3D animations on your channel now?
If I get
Like
yes.
one of those cool logo intros?
What I would definitely do is I would put the logo intro at the end, because I know a lot of people don't like it. A logo intro as the beginning for some reason. I might do like a little loading screen how I had back in the day.
Yeah.
They were free, and now you got to pay for them or something stupid. But I might make my own little intro, not like an intro, but more of a loading screen.
Yeah,
intro.
I would
like
do
my
a
intermission
loading screen.
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot. There's a lot of opportunities. I would definitely have cool little titles, like popping up. Like before, it's just like, you know, they fade in, fade out. I mean, they're basic pieces. They're supposed to be basic.
Yeah,
but I would have really flipping cool ones.
Yeah, every time a loading screen would be useful, because every time you start a stream, there's like a 5-second delay between when the stream actually starts and when YouTube is telling you you're live. And so that's why when you watch me, there's always a 5-second delay between when the stream starts and when I start talking. So it would be nice if there was like a loading screen for those 5 seconds. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know After Effects, so there's that.
Yeah, I've been maybe it work something with you. When I get it, of course.
Yeah.
I really want to get. I've never been so hyped about a software ever in my life.
Yeah.
Except for when I got Premiere. I mean, that was pretty hyped for that. He's just like, oh, now I can actually do everything I wanted. But now, I mean, it's like stepping out of like you've been doing this your whole life, but wait, there's something better. Because I had After Effects before, a free version, and I just was so overwhelmed. But after using Premiere every day, it's like the next step up.
Yeah.
I think especially if you're going for school for graphics, you definitely are gonna need Premiere, because there's a girl in my department, or she's a woman, but she's in my department, and that's all she does is use After Effects. She makes everything for our department. Obviously, the student workers make some too when she's not there, like some minor stuff. But I mean, you could have a full-time job just doing After Effects. I mean, that's just something to put out there. I mean, whatever your dream job is, I mean, there's somebody probably doing it somewhere.
Yeah.
And I never thought about that. That's all she does is makes graphics. I mean, she does other stuff too, like Photoshop and other things too. But I mean, that's her job, is graphics. That's all she does.
Yeah. So Good Gaming in my chat says intros are more for videos, not streams.
That's a fact.
No, I don't agree with that. I mean, if you watch like Ninja or Typical Gamer or any of the big streamers, they have an intro and they have an outro. And it's because of that 5-second delay that they do it. So the stream starts and then their graphics are running, and then the graphics go away and they're like, "Hey guys, welcome to the stream."
Yeah, no, they do have those. They do have those loading screens.
Yeah.
And by the way, all those things, I know Ninja specifically because his is beautiful.
His is. I mean, they look cool.
The yellow,
they look
blue,
very cool. Yeah,
that was definitely done in After Effects. Just from using the software that was. I mean, well, it's technically my third time, but I mean, second time actually knowing what to do.
Yeah,
it's mind blowing what you could do. I mean, I cannot wait. I hope to see it, and I would definitely have my own intro and edit screen, because I don't know if you heard this controversial statement. This way, we're going to say at the end, but after our break, I've been kind of doing it now. Any new series that I have will all be trimmed down.
What do you mean?
If I can, but trim them down. If streams are longer than 6 hours, I can't trim them down. In YouTube, you can trim them down when the stream's ended. Yeah. Not exactly when the stream ends, like when me and Zach press end. Yeah. Don't trim it down then, because it'll mess everything up. It'll make it its own video.
Wait. You are saying that every one of your streams you're going to edit?
In a new series. Will be trimmed down. Yes.
That's a very controversial statement, Claude.
And for all of our Fortnite streams, after an hour, they are all trimmed down, and that's been going on for some time.
I don't want to watch your trimmed down streams. I want to watch the entire stream.
So new series will not. I guess maybe not all of them. If they're over 6 hours, they can't be trimmed down, but most of the series will probably get trimmed down.
But why are you doing that? I don't understand.
Like, I'm doing that because other than you and AJ, not everyone has all that time to watch a 3-hour stream of me going on a rant about Kill Bill and why there was a gunshot hole
But why don't you do? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do both? Why don't you leave up the full stream and then have a second cut down stream and do it like a highlight? And then you could have both for everybody.
We'll see what happens, Zach. We'll see what happens. Fredcraft will never be trimmed down.
Does it impact your watch time or something? Like, I don't understand.
I'm not scared about watch time at all. I'm more about thinking about, other than you and AJ. I mean, I never watch anybody's streams back. I watch Mr. Beast's back, and I've watched other people's back. It's just like I don't know. I feel like it's I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, you don't have to do anything for I mean, don't do anything for me, but I mean, I'm just saying from my perspective, I will be sad if I can't watch your full streams. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it gives more of an incentive to come out and watch live is what it really is doing, which, I mean, I don't care if anybody watches live anyways, because I'm still going to be doing the content. But if no one watches me live for 3 weeks, I might not be streaming. So AJ is the only one that's clutching up right now, and Jacob Tully. But I don't know. I feel like it's a lot easier to have something and come. I mean, for other people, you know, if you miss the, I don't. It's very daunting because I don't have 3 hours every day to watch Jacob stream back or AJ stream back, and you know, I think it's important to have some full streams, but not all of them. They can't all be full streams. Sorry, I'm very controversial statement. And end of the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
All right.
Which is pretty close at that time.
Yeah, it is. It is time. So we got a lot done today. I mean, we have all the materials to start building our little base up here. So maybe next stream will be all about building the mission control. And we have everything we need for the Wither, right? As well.
I think we have everything sitting in here.
Okay.
But yeah, we have everything set up. We did good to go. We should be able to fight the Wither Saturday or
either Saturday or Wednesday.
We still got to figure some issues out.
Yeah. But
we'll be fighting the Wither very soon. And one of the last 3 streams, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, stream's ending in 3 streams from now. But yeah. Thanks for watching.
All right.
Talk to my chat.
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to my chat. I will talk to you in a second, Claude.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Good to see you guys in chat. I know I haven't been responding to your guys' chats, but I do see them all. I do read them all. But, you know, Claude and I, we just like start talking. And if I don't I'm not talking fast enough, I'll never get a word in edgewise. So sorry if I don't respond to your comments right away. But thank you guys for all for being here. I do see all of your comments. Jacob says, is it just me but the few seconds? Oh, because we were talking about intros and outros. He says, is it just me with the few seconds at the end where Zach says bye and a few seconds of him staring at the computer? Oh, that's funny. Jacob's looking at the hours. Liam's saying, Zach watches all of Claude's streams. Jacob says, yeah, Zach simps on Claude all the time, Jacob. All the time. I think Claude is the absolute best thing on YouTube. Liam said, everybody's saying bye. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by. I had a lot of fun today, and we will be back with some more adventures this weekend. I know it was a very sad announcement that we're going to be ending this series, but I do feel like it's time. I mean, this series has run its course. It's been incredible. It's been emotional. There's been highs. There's been lows. I've died a lot. It's been so incredible, so amazing. But I am ready to move on to the next chapter and do something new. And Claude and I are still going to do collabs, and we're going to do something really, really cool coming up when we figure out what that is. So I'm going to be going on break soon here, and I'm going to be thinking about it a lot over the 3 weeks I'm gone. And you guys send me suggestions too. Send me suggestions of things you think would be fun to see Claude and I do. And we'll take those. We'll look at them. We'll talk with Claude and see what he thinks. And we'll do something fun and new in September. So thank you guys for being here. That's it for me. Remember, everybody, to do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.